Okay, welcome back. So finally, I was able to join with the MCVS players, and this is a group game. And Ghozzt suggested that I should be using the long arm, so I put the long arm on Rex, and right now I'm playing with him, and I'm going to test out the long arm on the left side and the autocannon on the right weapon slot. And here's what I have experienced so far. The long arm's really good, but this map isn't really fully uh, utilizing the long arm. But still, you could see how strong the shots are. At mid range, it's about 4,000 damage. If it's farther, it might even reach 9,000 to 10,000 damage. So in my case, I'm pretty safe here. Using the long arm with a shield, and on my right weapon it's the autocannon, just so that the enemy could be pressured. Not sure if it really does enough damage, but sometimes the long arm doesn't do enough and it leaves a sliver of health for the enemy mech. So what happens is the autocannon could finish the job. Right now, most of the kills that I have are from the long arm. See how damaging it is. And I could just stay here for the whole match while the others run around. See, here we go. So I'm just putting pressure on the enemy mech. Not sure if it really does some damage. And the only difficulty I've faced so far are panthers. It somehow nullifies the damage of the long arm, and you will need a javelin user in your team if you want to prevent that from happening.
3, 2.
So first round 1, and let's go this side. By the way, what I've learned so far in this game is that you don't really need to see your enemies, so long as you can see the rectangles over there, the target boxes. It's fine if you don't see them. Just make sure the crosshairs hit anything within that box. As you can see what I did there is I barely aimed. I just tried to put the crosshair inside, at least inside the box, and you would hit anything. But the problem would be is that you have to pay attention to the location of your weapons as well. Because if there is something blocking your left side or your right side, the strategy is you could just look at your location if it's enough to at least release your, let's say, left weapon. So if you're using your left weapon, you could just slide out your left weapon even though you're not really showing your full body, and you could still hit them. So that's the thing here. See, in this case, that's what I'm doing. I don't really need to show my full body when I'm attacking. And I think we've won this easily, 15-1-15. Even if I die here, we're definitely going to win, and there's only 14 seconds left. And yep, deciding, but that.
3, 2.
Alright, that's one battle done. Let's have another match. So I'm still going to use the long arm and the autocannon on Rex for this match. Right now I'm playing with, as you can see in the screen, Rookie, Ghozzt at his Rookie is also an MCVS player. So there's 3 of us this time. And in this map, I always go to the right capture point because at the opposite end, there's going to be usually bots there or enemy mechs. And I think I could show you how damaging the long arm is. Now the problem with this side is that the long arm is, see, as you can see there, it's really fast. The problem with this side is that my long arm is on my left side, so there's a lot of blockage that could hinder my shots. Good thing is Ghozzt is using javelins, and so the Panther enemy mech isn't really a threat anymore. And see there, he's actually killing those enemy mechs. This part of the capture point is very dangerous because sometimes they spawn here and it's near the main spawn point of the enemy, so just be careful capturing this part. And right now you could see I'm just pressuring the enemy bot or enemy mech using the autocannon. You see there, 9.6k damage at that range. So we still have 4 bullets for this one and 1 shot for this Panther over here once the shield is finished. And Ghozzt got him already. Here's another one. Oh, okay, it's just spawning, so what a waste of bullet. And another problem for the long arm, if it's too near, you won't be hitting anything. And I'm dead. So the next bot I could use is probably Killshot. Right now with Killshot, I use 2 shotguns, left and right weapon slot. Because, oh, I didn't hit that? Okay. But the shotgun's really good as well. It's damaging really well for short range. But once you get to that mid-range location, you won't be hitting anything at all. So let me show you. See, 2.5 damage per weapon, so that's going to be like 5k damage per shot. And yep, we got him already as well. And let's try. I don't know if I could survive this match with only 7. Wow, I killed 2 of them. Here's another one. And see how heavy the shotgun is. It's just that there are other players who prefer the javelin, like Ghozzt, because it could really hit enemies afar and they could hide safely. This time for Paragon, I put the Rex's weapon on him. The pulse, is it the pulse cannon? I'm testing it out if it's really great on Paragon, because it damages substandardly, but the reload speed is really fast. It only takes about 5 seconds to get the whole magazine again. And pair that with the speed boost, and I think I'm gonna be hit by that tracer weapon. Let's run away. Okay. I'm not feeling Paragon in these matches anymore. Kinda like using Rex with the long arm. So for now, I'm dead.
There is 1 minute left.
Those javelin users are really a problem. Oh, we won already. Okay. So, I got MVP here because of how strong the shotgun is. Anyway, let's have one last match. And I'm going to show you how the long arm is used again. Alright, so last match for the long arm. And I could fully show you how good the long range damage is from this point. What I do is I go to this tower over here in the center, let my other teammates capture the capture points, and what I'm going to do is snipe everything from my view from this point. There you go. I'm not in range yet. A little bit more. There we go. 7,000, 4,000. Too bad. It was too late. It just takes a while for the reloading to finish. But once it is, you could already take out at least one mech per magazine. 1, 2. Oops, I missed one. Okay, that's one. Still have 2 bullets here. If it's taking a while, I could just probably reload. But if I can use it, and once again, I'm using the autocannon to pressure the bot. There's something hiding here. You could attack it. And you could see here how poor the damage is if the enemy mech is near you. But in this case, it just took 4 shots to kill the bot. I keep calling it bot. It's supposed to be mech. And 0 damage for the autocannon. Alright, let's see. 9,000. I'm guessing 9,000 damage is because I'm hitting their back. That's why. Probably they're facing the opposite direction. Usually it's a critical hit when you're hitting a bot at the back. So if your mech is really the speedy type, you could probably flank them from behind. And the damage is really devastating. Okay, so I guess maybe it's time for me to move locations. We've already almost dominated the map here. Okay. Also, what I found about the aiming for the Longarm is that you don't really need to see if there's a bot. All you need to have is that rectangular target icon, and just shoot within that box. You're always going to hit something, especially the Longarm. And on my case, it's easier for me to use the Longarm on the left weapon slot because I'm using the controller on my left hand. So what I could do is combine my aiming and then just press L1 to release the shot, which helps me not release my aiming finger. Actually, I'm using the pencil, my aiming pencil, and then I could probably take that shot with less problems with accuracy. There you go. One more. There you go. Another problem with Rex over here is that he's really slow, and capturing something would be just leave it to your teammates. If you're using Rex, just let your teammates capture the capture points. All you have to do is support them. Alright, we're done for this battle. And I guess that would be it for this video. And yeah, what I think about the Longarm is it's really good. I'm probably going to use it a lot to support my teammates. So there you have it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.